It has been exactly 2 weeks since I chopped my Ficus Lyrata Bambino. Both the mother plant and the cuttings are doing surprisingly well. This is a top cutting which I was most hopeful would make it, and it is at the popcorn stage. No, that's not the official term. You can see there is small white growths. Those will turn into the roots. I have lost 2 leaves that fell off this cutting, but it is doing it so well and I'm fairly confident this one is going to root. I have not changed the water at all in the 2 weeks, and you can see that there is some growths in there. Don't be scared of that. Don't wash it away. It is growth hormones from the cutting. All I do is top them up with water as needed. This is the second cutting, which I wasn't very confident would root, but she also has the white popcorn and the one leaf is still there, so I think they're both going to root. Oh. This one's actually putting out a little branch. I don't know if you'll see. You see the tiny green? That will be a new branch. Stop it! Now to the mother plant. Nothing much has happened up the top, but no more leaves have gone yellow, so that's good. But this little branch that I cut off has so many new little growth points. Let's do a close-up. There's 3 little growths on this point, and they go all the way around. You can see on this cutting, these bottom white bits will turn into roots, but this little bit here is green, and that will be a branch. I'm clearly getting way too excited, but let's put this one back in the water. And I'm going to put this one in a bigger vessel as well. Let's see how they continue to grow. I'm going to need a taller camera. I'm going to use the water propagation method, which is my favorite propagation method. For the Ficus Lyrata or any plants with woody stems, you must let it callus before you put it in the water to help prevent rot. I can see these base leaves are already going yellow as well, so I'm going to cut above them, and I'm going to take 2 cuttings. With the Fiddle Leaf Fig, you want to take cuttings with about 2 to 3 leaves each. This one is looking quite healthy on top though, so I'm really hoping that these cuttings are successful. This is the main one that I'm hoping it takes root, so I've just got it in a vessel without any water in it, and I'm going to leave it overnight to callus. I will show you what it looks like in the morning. So let's have a look now of the wet stem. So it is the next day. You can see now that the cutting is calloused, which is a little protective layer on there so that it doesn't get root rot. You can see that only the bottom inch of the stem is in the water. You don't want it too deep in because again this can cause rot. With the vessel size, you want it big enough that the bottom of your cutting isn't touching the bottom of your vessel. If it is resting against the base there, it can affect root growth as well. I am going to put this somewhere warm and sunny and humid, so I'm going to put this in my bathroom where I do have a skylight, so there is plenty of sunlight in there as well. Keeping your cutting in a moist, humid environment will also help it to thrive. I am going to leave these 2 stalks for now and see what happens. If they continue to go yellow at the base, I'm going to cut them as well. I'm also really interested to see if this section here starts to bud and push out new leaves now I've cut it back, or if it's just going to die, so stay tuned for that. I am really glad that this section hasn't shriveled up and died. It is in fact thriving. As of now, I haven't had any other leaves or foliage go yellow, and this new growth is really encouraging. Here we have the progression of freshly cut propagation, not yet in water. Propagation that has rooted well. Propagation that I have planted in soil and is pushing out new foliage. And a big mama tree. Gonna need a taller camera.